So today, YouTube, we are looking at the Boss DD-8 digital delay pedal. So this came in the mail, and I'd like to show you this. This is brand new. It's a Boss DD-8. So it's got lots of options. If you want a certain sound. So we've got the instructions, everything you need. Yeah, it's built like a tank because it is a Boss pedal. Here we go. Right, so there we go. This is the latest version, Boss DD-8. That's the serial number and everything. And we've got here a button which can, basically, you can carry the trails on or off. It's on at the moment. You slip that switch off and then on. Yeah, so we've got level, feedback, time. Then we've got a looper, just like the flashback and all them delays. Then we've got analog, standard, tape, warm. Warm stands for the Japanese early DD3s and the early DD2s. They say that those pedals sound a bit warmer, so they've introduced a warm mode, which is meant to do a take on that. Anyway, after that we've got reverse, we've got reverb and delay, RV, shim mode, wrap, GLT, which is glit, I think, glit, that kind of thing. Anyway, let's plug it in. Let's see how the pedal sounds. Right, so I've got the pedal plugged in. Yeah, what I'm going to do is probably leave everything at 12 o'clock. That's what I like to start with, and then go from there. Right, so I'm using the telly, the Aria telly. I'm using the Black Star practice amp, ID Core 20 watt practice amp. And like I said, I'm going to leave everything at 12 o'clock. And we're going to start with the analog mode. So that's my clean tone. So nothing special about that tone. So analog mode, everything at 12 o'clock. There we go. So what I'm going to do now does sound very analog. Is bring the level knob around 3 o'clock and do it again. So when I turn the pedal off, the trails go on and on for a little bit. Obviously you can set it where it suddenly stops it. So if I press the button on the side, as far as I'm aware, this is the only Boss pedal which does this. There you go, it turns it off now. But yeah, it's a nice little feature anyway. But a lot of delay pedals do that. Yeah, but it's nice. So I want to dial in a bit of slapback analog sort of delay. Well, I'm guessing I'd let's bring the feedback around 10 o'clock and bring the time down to like 8, 7 o'clock. And hopefully this will give me a slapback. Yeah. Let's go to the bridge pickup. Cool. Now, I'm going to bring the feedback down to around about 8 o'clock. That's better. Very 50s, very analog. Definitely sounds like an analog delay. Very warm, very dark. Like it. Boss do a good there. They do a good version of analog delay in a digital delay pedal. See, the trouble with digital delay pedals, they don't isolate like an analog delay. If you want that sort of thing, don't buy a Boss digital delay. If you want a clean, well, not always clean, I mean the analog setting is quite warm. If you want more of a cleaner setting where you're not bothered about the party trick of, delays, messing around with delay pedals, making them isolate, then get the Boss DD-8 or some kind of Boss delay pedal, DD-7. But this is the standard one. So this is the standard mode. Will you ever think at 12 o'clock? So this is your standard digital delay sort of sound. This sounds very much like One Echo by Electro Harmonics. There's a digital delay pedal, and this sounds very similar. And like your normal Boss sort of DD3 pedal, this is the kind of setting. Now if I bring everything down to a slapback. Still sounds very 50s rockabilly, good for that, but it sounds very clean compared to the analog. The analog's a lot darker. That's the analog now. Now if I had to pick one, I think I would pick the standard. It just sounds a bit more. Bit more brighter, so it'd bring brightness to your guitar tone. Yeah, I mean, I've turned down the level. I've turned it down to 12 o'clock. Yeah, great. Let's move on to tape. Now, everything at 12 o'clock, tape mode. Cool. Let's bring everything at 8 o'clock, the feedback and the time. Let's put the level knob around 3 o'clock so you can hear the effect more. I like that. I like the tape setting. I like that more than the analog. But yeah, pretty cool. Cool. I like that. It's cool. Let's move on to warm. So warm's meant to sort of do a take on the old units, on the Boss DD-2 and the old Japanese blue labelled Boss DD-3s with, you know, certain chips. So it's a digital delay which sounds slightly warmer. Cool. Let's bring them down to a bit of slapback sort of setting. It's one of my favourite settings on a delay. Can't beat a bit of slapback. Yeah. Yeah, it's cool. It does that thing, it does the slapback. I mean, they all do slapback, you know. Depends on your taste, whether you want more of a cleaner sound or whether you want a more warmer, dark sound. But honestly, there's definitely a difference between an analog and a digital delay pedal. Honestly, definitely a difference. I wouldn't say it's a million miles away, but they don't isolate these digital Boss ones and other digital Boss other digital delay pedals like TC and all that, and you know, Digitech. They don't isolate like your analog, you know, analog units like carbon copy and stuff, MXR. But yeah, let's go to reverse. So let's leave everything at 12 o'clock. like I'm drifting off into, yeah, trippy town there. 60s, when they used to flip the tapes around, yeah. Now if I put the feedback and time at 8 o'clock, like I would on a slapback sort of setting on this pedal. So you get a little bit of that reverse effect in the chords. Yeah, you know, it might be something you want to use. Now, if you want to do the full reverse thing, I think what I've got to do here is put the time on full, I think, let's see what this does. Put the time on full, leave the feedback around 7, 8 o'clock. And this is what you'd get. Leave the level around 3 o'clock. So you get that reverse sort of thing. Let's try another setting on it. Let's put the time around 1 o'clock, leave the feedback at 11 o'clock, leave the level at 3 o'clock. Yeah. I just left the feedback at 3 o'clock and I left the time at 9 o'clock. Yeah, it's an okay setting. It's good. It's good if you want that reverse sort of thing. Does it sound like a flip tape? Probably not, no. From experience, the Echo Park does a very good reverse delay setting. And also, yeah, Electro Harmonic on their delay pedal, the reverse setting does sound pretty close to a real tape thing. But yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. It's okay. And another good one actually is the is it the Tone Core NUX delay pedal. It's like a multi-delay pedal. It's really good for the money, and it does sound pretty close to the old tapes if you want the reverse. And okay, let's leave everything at 12 o'clock and put the level, the effect level at 3 o'clock. And this is like a delay with reverb. Bit too much for me there, but you get a reverb with your delay. So if we back down the delay time, leave the feedback at 12 o'clock. So we back down the delay time to around about 7 o'clock. And then you get a kind of reverb setting. I mean, it's not reverb, but it's close enough to call it that, let's say. So if you don't have a reverb, or you haven't got the budget to buy a reverb pedal, or whatever the reason is, you could get a reverb sound out of your Boss DD-8, and I'm sure you can get it out of DD-7 or something. that's enough of that. But yeah, it does get a good... Yeah. Cool. I'm just messing about. But yeah, not bad. Let's move on to shim delay. So leaving the feedback and the time at 12 o'clock and the effect level at 3 o'clock. Cool. The delay time around about 7 o'clock. Feedback is on full, and the effect level is at 3 o'clock. That's cool. I mean, and if you wanted to carry on, you can do that with the button at the side, you know. The trails still keep going and going. But yeah, that's nice if you want that kind of thing. Not sure if I would use it, but yeah. And then we've got mod delay, everything at 12 o'clock. Let's go for it. Certain sound in a solo or breakdown section. Yeah, it's cool. So that's feedback at 12, time knob is at 12, level knobs around 3 o'clock. So if you, let's say here, put the delay time around 7 o'clock, put the feedback knob in the middle, put the level knob on full, and you should get a chorus. Yeah, so we've got a chorus sound. So that's pretty useful. Say you don't have a chorus pedal, you've got it on your DD-8, you know, if you needed for a certain song. Now if I turn the delay completely off, let's see. Yeah. Please, but yeah, you get it, you know, it's cool. It does that thing. It's cool, does that. Cool, let's move on. So that's modulation with a delay. And then we've got this mode called wrap, yeah. So leave everything at 3, leave the level knob at 3 o'clock, and the time and the feedback at 12. So yeah, that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. And then we've got this glip mode. on the grip mode, like the DD-3, you can put your foot, well, I'm going to put my hand on, but you can, when you got it on the floor, on your pedal board, you can put your foot on it and you get a certain sound. It's like a hold mode on the DD-3. So yeah, that's useful. I do like that, yeah. And that is it. I mean, I'm sure the pedal does other things as well, if you've got expression pedals and stuff like that. But that is the basics of the DD-8. So I hope you've liked the video. Like and subscribe to Lost Groove Music. Thank you very much.